It might have been June or July. I remember it because it was the coldest winter here. You know what I'm saying? I was laying back like this, and all of a sudden, guys, I was overwhelmed by emotion that I was carrying for a long time. You know what I'm saying? As I was laying on my back, the emotion, the things that I was feeling in my mind was, my mother, you had left me all alone. But the thing about it, guys, is like I never really took it that way. You see, my mother has sent me to live with her sister so that I could have a better future. You know what I mean? So I had a resentment towards my mother for a long time for doing that. I felt like I had lost my childhood and my bond with my mother through my youth because she has sent me to live with her sister. You understand what I'm saying? As I was laying in that position, guys, I could feel this energy being released from my heart all the way to being released, guys. And when I got up from that place, guys, I was never the same afterwards. I knew that I had released the negative energy that I was carrying, guys. The chosen ones must release the energy in order for them to be on their purpose. Let me tell you now, there is no going anywhere with all the grudges, the emotion, and all the things that really hurt you in the past, guys. The forgiving is something that you have to do for yourself in order for you to move on and be on your purpose, guys. Actually, this video might be an important video on this channel. Reasons you have to do the forgiving as a chosen one, guys. Guys, today is Wednesday, and this is how to change your frequency video. Hello, beautiful people of the world. This is Alula, and welcome to Awaken the Ego Within. Like this video and subscribe for more videos like this, guys. Today, guys, the topic is reasons the chosen ones must do the forgiving. You know, reasons why you got to make peace with your past, guys. If you don't make a peace with your past, it will begin to, or it will bother your present, guys. You know what I'm saying? Your past has brought you to this point. Your past is your story, guys. Your past is the very thing that has elevated you, my chosen one. Now, you have to take the lessons from it and you have to do the forgiving. Holding a grudge and not forgiving anybody, guys, is like drinking a poison and hoping that the person that did you wrong will die. That's never gonna happen, guys. Holding a grudge, guys, will stop you from a lot of wonderful, wonderful experiences that you ought to have in your life. Let me tell you now, you have to do the forgiving, my chosen one. This must happen in order for ascension. This must happen in order for you to fulfill your mission, guys. You understand what I'm saying? Who are you not to forgive? Can you imagine if the spirits did not forgive you? Can you imagine if they thought, look at him, we send him there to do what we ask him to do, and he won't even do that yet. So let's not forgive him. Let's hold a grudge. God, the spirits never say that. The spirits are tolerant and they'll wait for you until you're ready to do what they send you to do, guys. But your work cannot begin to happen or cannot begin to make an effect before you forgive. So, guys, why should you do this forgiving? First thing first, guys, if you don't forgive, it'll affect your manifestation. It will affect the energy that is flowing in your body, guys. Let me tell you something. For some of you that are on a spiritual journey or doing simul intention, doing meditation, doing just something that is not insane, trying to deal with a lot of things. Let me tell you now, if you don't deal with the problems of your past, some chakras in your body are blocked, guys. The energy in your body is not moving the way it's supposed to be. That is why some of you feel so tired when you're on a flat line of a semen retention. Now, what's happening in your body, guys, is that now this semen retention or your life force energy is working so hard to move in your body, but there is an obstacle for it to not go past some chakras, guys. That's why some of you can't even get out of bed when you're in a flat line. Understand what I'm saying? That energy is trapped somewhere in your body because of the emotional blockages that is there, guys. If you don't release it, let me tell you now, that will affect your manifestation. Let me tell you something. I've been eyeing this apartment for many years now, and I've been trying to apply for it for a long time. And guess what? I wasn't successful. It's an apartment that everybody wanted. That's what I'm saying. And after I released that grass, guys, I went to apply for that same apartment. And guess what? There was a whole lot of people there that were applying for the same thing. The guy said, you know what? I pick you. This is the same guy that's been rejecting me all this time before I released that energy. The guy said, man, if you want it, you got it, bro. And he picked me from all these people who had more money than me, all these beautiful ladies. You understand what I'm saying? And he picked me from all those people to give me the apartment that I wanted. Now, I had tried to get the same apartment for a long time, but I wasn't successful. But after I released that grudge, guys, after I released that emotional blockages, guess what? It was all mine. So the reason why I'm sharing that story with you guys is that the grudge you're holding or the problems of your past, if you didn't release it, guys, will affect your manifestation. The energy is not able to move in your body the way it's supposed to, which will affect your feeling. And your feeling is your manifestation, guys. If you don't find a way to feel the emotion like strongly and go out there in the world as if that emotion is real in your life, the manifestation won't happen, guys. But if you release the negative energies, the manifestation, your life will just be full of manifestation, my chosen one. Not forgiving will lead to a life of being a victim. It's the worst thing, guys. And as a chosen one, that is not true, guys. Chosen people never feel like they're victims in their lives. They're about pushing boundaries and reaching new heights, regardless of the obstacle that is in the way, guys. That is what it means to be chosen. But my chosen one, if you don't take the time to deal with your past, if you don't make the time to deal with your trauma, you might just fall in that bucket of feeling like you're a victim. Understand what I'm saying? Man, before I release that energy, guys, times when I'm feeling down, times when I'm angry, those kind of thoughts pop up in my mind. I mean, they used to, but not anymore, guys. After I released that energy, man, I never had a negative thought about my mother ever since. I mean, not that I had before. You understand what I'm saying? I never thought a negative about my mother in any way, but I felt like, why did she do that to me? Kind of thing. Like, it was kind of like, how can I put it? But you guys get the point. You understand what I'm saying? Not forgiving, guys, will put you in a victim mindset. For some of you, even make you feel unworthy, guys. That's what I'm saying. Doing the forgiving, guys, is the biggest thing you will ever have to do. It's one of the most important things you will ever have to do in order for you to be free. I can't stress this point enough, guys. You understand what I'm saying? There's no greatness, there's no manifestation, there is no being a chosen one, doing what you're supposed to do if you don't release those energies. You understand what I'm saying, guys? And let me tell you now, there's nothing worse than having a victim mindset. Oh, this happened to me because of this. Oh, this happened to me because of my childhood. This happened to me because of my circumstance. Let me tell you now, all those things are lies. All those things are like, how did they say? It's like a shortcut. It's easier to blame your past or your grudge or whatever it is than to really deal with it. But that would not get you anywhere, guys. Dealing with it is the ultimate ascension, guys. If you don't deal with your past, and let me tell you now, that will affect you, my chosen one. Not forgiving or not releasing those energies will affect how you relate to people. Let me tell you now, especially when it comes to your relationship, especially when it comes to your spouse or somebody you are linked with romantically, this is bad news, guys. In fact, one of the red flags of a dating I've heard from one of the coaches is that you gotta ask a woman a relationship with her father, and you do get to ask a man a relationship that he has with his mother. Guess what? If you don't have a good relationship with your father and your woman, you're gonna be looking for that kind of thing in your spouse, guys. And guess what? Your spouse is not able to deliver that to you because the role of your father in your life as a woman is a very important one. If you don't release this energy and do the forgiving to your father, guys, that will affect how you relate with your husband or your spouse, guys. It's the same thing when it comes to a man. If a man has a grudge with his mother, then he'll be looking for that in another woman. He'll be looking for a mother instead of a wife. You see what I'm saying? He'll be giving a responsibility of what his mother is supposed to be to his wife. And this creates a huge problem in people's relationship, guys. All that is because of one's childhood or because of the grudge you have and you have not released this energy, guys. To have a fulfilling relationship with your spouse, guys, you need to release the energy that is bothering you. You understand what I'm saying? You need to release the trauma from your childhood, guys. Because if you don't, that will affect how you deal or how you relate to your spouse. It could even affect how you deal with friends, guys. Understand one thing, right? So the thing is this, guys, is that every time you're in a relationship or you're doing something, understand you are the vessel that is really being friends with these people or being a spouse. If something is wrong with you guys, there's something's gonna be wrong with the relationship. Do you see how that is? The main thing is your well-being, your mental health, and how you feel. If you don't have this thing figured out, guys, this will affect your relationship, and it affects the way you deal with people, especially your friends and your spouse. So this is one of the reasons why you got to do the forgiving, guys. My chosen one, if you don't do the forgiving, this will affect your confidence. And let me tell you now, as a chosen one, God has put his confidence on you. You are naturally confident, guys, because inside of you, you know that you are bigger than your circumstance. You know that you are God in the flesh, guys, subconsciously, that is. Understand what I'm saying? Now the reason why you go on this through this trauma, guys, is so that it can even add to your confidence. Say to yourself, man, I am truly the son of a living father because this happened to me, but it did not affect me. Take your trauma as a test that you have to pass so that you can prove it to yourself that you are truly the son of a living father, guys. But if you don't release the energy, now this trauma can work against you, guys. This will begin to affect your confidence if you don't release it, that is. You know what I mean? Understand one thing, my chosen one. As a chosen one, the things that is out to kill everybody else will elevate the chosen one. This is the difference with the chosen one and everybody else, guys. But my chosen one, it doesn't matter what happened to you. You got to release the energy so that this could even add to your confidence. So that you can be proud of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Life is not really what happens to you, but how you react. And my chosen one, let me tell you now, you're strong. You are really the son of a living father. You have a very character of God inside you, guys. And this is why you got to do the forgiving. This is why you have to make peace with your past, guys. I could sit here and think of many other reasons why, but these are the important ones, guys. If you don't do the forgiving, it's a major obstacle to your greatness. It's a major obstacle to being on your purpose, guys. It's a major obstacle in your relationship. Major obstacle in the way you look at yourself, guys. And this is why you got to do the forgiving. And when you forgive, guys, your frequency is one of love. As you are, as you should be, as your nature, guys. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Man, I feel like this video is important and it could help a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, until the next video, God bless you and take care, guys. Bye-bye. See you. Yep, another day, guys, of a lockdown. Today is Wednesday. Is it even worth me telling you more about this lockdown? Let me just do it for one more last time. That they added another extra 2 weeks to this lockdown. You know what I mean? There's something else going on in the background, guys. I'm really feeling that this is the end of the life as we know it, and I'm about to start a new life, really. So be happy, my chosen ones. Okay, take care.